Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at a set of Bluetooth earbuds called Sports HD Wireless Earphones. And right on the box they tell you 1-year warranty. These are a model Magicbuds Q9, and these were sent to me to review from a seller on Amazon. And thought we'd take a look at them. Now, I've already had them out of the box, tried them out myself obviously. And so you do get a user manual in there, which is quite extensive, and all English, both sides, which is great. Love it. So in the box, we're going to get a set of wireless headphones, 3 pairs total of the little bud covers, the carry case, of course, a charging cable, what's called a wire tie. Have no clue how that actually works. Maybe to lock them together around your neck, who knows. Ear hooks, 3 pieces, small, medium, and large. Same as your earpieces, small, medium, and large. And they put on the medium stuff right in out of the package. So let's open this little thing up. So it looks kind of like a hockey puck, you know, which is kind of neat. And you want to play hockey later with it. Anyways, no, I'm just kidding. So I'm not really an earbud person, to be honest, myself. Okay, I really have no use for the stuff other than on my in-ear wireless system. And because in the car, our car stereo, of course, has Bluetooth for our phones. So we can talk hands-free, not get distracted, and we can also carry on a conversation when we're not on the phone and not have stuff jammed in our heads. Right? Now my wife, of course, she does love Bluetooth technology. She has her own set of Bluetooth earphones that does the whole telephone thing too as well, except she has no wires attached. Hers are actual different modules. And but these are attached, and they actually have magnets on them too, so that when they're around your neck, they kind of hold there like so, which is actually kind of cool. Kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get into these things. You never know. I do like listening to stuff in private at times. Maybe it'll do me some good to actually, you know, start using earbuds and not disturbing anybody around me. I don't know. We'll see. So I've got my iPad out. These things are designed to work with iPhones, iPads, Android devices, be it phones or tablets, and Bluetooth TVs. TVs that have Bluetooth capability, at least according to the box. These are also IPX7 waterproof as well, so I think it's like 3.3 meters or 3.3 feet for X amount of time. Look up the IPX7 rating system for waterproof. Now they do have a 2-hour charge time, which is pretty accurate. I'll agree with that. 10-meter range. Most Bluetooth stuff is usually around 10 meters. 250 hours standby. Okay, so just basically in sleep mode. Total talk time, listening time. Of course, this depends on how much volume you're pumping into your head too, but they estimate about 8 hours. Okay, there's a 110 milliamp battery in there, which would be a lithium ion or lipoly or a lipo-cell type battery at 5 volts output, etc. Okay. So that's the basics off the box. A little bit about the instructions. Now, a lot of Bluetooth stuff, when you hook it up, it wants a code. This stuff doesn't, which is great. But let's get to the rest of this. So we have our charge cable here, which is a micro USB. So if you already have these, you're familiar with them and how they work. They only go in one way. Don't force it. Okay. These are your little extra ear collar ringlet hooky things. Okay. Terminology really doesn't matter. Extra ear pieces, so depending on the size of your ear would depend on which one you use. If you're comfortable with up to 2 sizes, great, because if you lose a piece or you wear one out, you got, you know, another set in here you can just swap out. And they're easy to clean because these are all silicone too, and there's no screen actually on these. The screen is actually on the earpiece. We'll show you that after. But they would be easy to clean if you start building up some earwax. Anyway, so everything tucks into the package in here, which is pretty cool. Now, you do have to charge them before first-time use. That is suggested and recommended. And I would definitely follow that because it would come with a storage charge. So if you try using them, it ain't going to last very long. Anyhow, so we have pretty simple operation. This is our module with our built-in microphone. up and down for volume, and it's a click, 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 click. You can't click and hold to raise or lower the volume. You actually have to do it in click stages so you get precise control over it, which is great. I like that idea. You're on and off, answering calls, hanging up calls. They tell you in the instructions how long to hold each button for each type of a function of whatever you're using. Okay, so pretty simplified there. You've got a little side port here, which is for your charger. It's a little cover. Now, being these are waterproof, right, for, you know, X amount of time and feet, it's well sealed. Now, I've already got a bad thing to say about them, and that's the cover for the charger. I'm a guitar player, but even if I wasn't, I'm still a guy, and I don't grow long nails, right? They put a tang on here so blastedly short, I can't open it. I actually had to get my wife to do it. She's actually got some nails. Women generally do have nails, okay? And it was like, oh man, what have I got? Have I got like a knife or something, or like a little jeweler's screwdriver or something to pop that open with? And I thought, well, we don't want to damage anything. Let's ask the wife so she can open it. Anyway, she got it open without any real major effort because she has nails. But the tab is so small in here, and you know, like guys are not going to be able to. We're going to struggle with this so much just to get the flipping thing open. So that's a thing where they need to go back to the design team and say, hey, let's make this tab like 3 times longer so that anybody, a kid or an adult, no nails, with nails, whatever, can easily open this access port and be able to close it again properly without damage. Okay, so that's my big gripe about these. Other than that, I think that they are really good. Now, the hookies and the earpieces are angled, and they're ported so that they go into your ear properly. So you'll notice that it's kind of like a shift or an angle, descent angle. And you have the little hooky thing here. I'm going to insert these and show you how they go in. So we just fold this around in here, like so. Now, they don't block out all the noise in the background. They do knock out quite a bit of noise, though. I'll say that. And these are supposed to have really good bass control as well, or bass output. So you can see how they're tucked in here, and how that little hooky thing goes in. And it helps support it and keep it in place, which is nice. So, I've got these in here pretty good. It sounds like, well, if you've had earbuds in your ear before, you know that you can kind of hear yourself through your whole body talking. It's kind of a weird thing, like, woo. Anyways, so let me show you how to bind these up. So, first thing we got to do, though, the center button is your power on and off as well as your bind. So we're going to go into settings, and we're going to hit Bluetooth. It's scanning, so we're going to push and hold the middle button till we see the light flash. It actually will say power on if you already have an earbud in your ear. That's kind of cool, so it's flashing. And we're waiting for it to come up. Now it says headset. So let's see what happens. It should come up Q9, but it says headset, so I don't know. Maybe we're going to end up linking up to my wife's. I haven't seen headset show up before. Ah, there we go. So headset switched over to Q9. And it says we're connected. So now we're going to close this. And let's go into Google Chrome. Now this is one of my own videos on YouTube. I figure I'd use this as a prime example. Also, it keeps me out of problems with YouTube with playback of video because this is my own video on my channel. So if you haven't seen this video, by the way, check it out. Epiphone Les Paul Special 2 Demo and Upgrades Tests. And of course there'll be more videos to follow with the competition against my other Les Pauls. So let's play this. Now my intro and my outro are studio grade quality recordings. It's got me playing the guitar in there and other music and so on. So you know, you get a really good sense of the sound already. Now this video too was also recorded with my camcorder, which I'm using right now to record this video. Okay, and I gotta tell you, on the playback, I was like totally wow. So let's play it back. I mean, you're not going to hear this, but I'm going to hear it again myself. Now, you hear the top button. We just keep clicking, and you'll see the volume raising. So I'm about half, and that's fairly loud. Okay, so now let's skip ahead a bit. So we're going to listen to some playing. Now I always tell people, if you're going to listen to music, videos, playback, especially when they're recorded with camcorders too, good quality earbuds, studio monitors, good computer speakers for the best possible sound results. My internet's a little slow. So as far as latency goes, there's like no latency. Like if you can hear a delay, you can't. I mean, it's not possible. The only time you'd probably hear a latency of any kind is if you're too far away or getting too far away. You're going to start to hear a little bit of latency probably, or definitely a breakup and total disconnect can happen as well. And when you're not using them, you just take them off your head. Now you can, opt out to just power these things off. And when they're powered off, not connected. So if we power them back on, and it'll automatically connect. So we're just connected right away again. We can throw them back in our head, do our thing, right? So I think in the overall spectrum of things, the sound quality of these things is quite phenomenal. Go back into there, tap to unmute. So, there you go. I wish you guys could actually hear this, but actually, you know what? Let me see what I can do here. Let me try something. Okay, let's So I don't know how well you're going to hear that, but I mean, the quality of sound is like a mazillion times better when they're actually in your head than trying to do something like sticking the earpiece right up to the microphone of the camera. But, they are really good. I don't know how the long term is going to go, so I'm not really an earbud fanatic, but I will definitely be using these because I want to know what the long haul effects are going to be like. How durable are they in the long haul to, setting up to every day, knocking them around and this and that, and of course, just using them in general, like this wire is going to flex in and out and get bundled up and thrown back in the case and all that jazz. We'll see what it's like. So, probably a couple of months, I'll let you know how they're standing up. Now, they will only work with telephones, Android or Apple iOS, or they should work with any phone actually with Bluetooth. Should, not going to swear to it. Definitely iPads, Android devices, TVs that have Bluetooth capability, apparently, because they did mark TV on here, although my TV is not a smart TV, although it is, a pretty nice TV. It doesn't have Bluetooth. I have USB, but I don't have Bluetooth. So I have no way of testing the Bluetooth part of that. I have tested these for Bluetooth connectivity to my Windows 10 laptop, which is a newer machine. It's not very old, so it's very current technology. Will not connect to my laptop. Also will not connect to my iMac either, even though it has Bluetooth. But it does do fine, obviously, with the iPads and other devices that they're made for. And it's cool that they give you a 1-year warranty, which is nice. You know, depending on how rough you are with them, depends on how long they're going to last, right? How often you're, you know, having to recharge them all the time. You know, I would run them down as low as possible before recharging, you know, and don't ever put something right on the charger right after shutting them off, because that is actually more detrimental to a battery than anything else. You know, let them sit for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, because when you're using a battery, you're draining from it, and batteries, as they're being drained and pulled on, they warm up a little bit. Although you may not feel the warmth, the cell liquids inside actually do. Okay, and heat is what destroys batteries. So when you try and put a charge in there and put voltage into a warmed area, a warm cell in this case, that's actually what shortens the lifespan of your batteries quite a bit. So you'll want to let them, you know, sit for, you know, 10 minutes at least after you shut them down when you're about to recharge, and you'll be fine. No problem. That's my recommendation. It's how I do things, and I get amazing lifespan out of, you know, even small little tiny batteries like that I have actually in RC toys. You know, so that says a lot right there. Same battery technology. But anyway, I've stuck at a big old solid 4 out of 5. Nothing's perfect. You guys know I will never give anything a 5-star rating. It is not humanly possible. And I put a very bad ding mark on that charge portion. That cover is a real pain. I really don't like it. I cannot actually get into it. If, you know, I mean, if I didn't have my wife here, how would I get into that thing? I'd be prying it open with a screwdriver and taking my chances of damaging something. So they really need to go back and fix that particular problem, in my opinion. But for people who have long nails, you guys will be fine with that little teeny weeny tab. The rest of us guys out here, well, you know, we prefer something about 3 times more length of a tab, you know, and make it durable would be good. You know, so then this way we can easily get in and out of that access port. That would be ideal, okay? That, or figure out a way to go without a cover and still make that area of the circuit waterproof. That would also be a great idea as well, which actually we do have the technology to do that sort of stuff. So, you know, anyways, so that's where I am. That's where I'm at with them. I think they're great. They sound awesome. I'm quite happy with them for somebody who doesn't actually get into the whole earbud thing, other than, you know, my in-ear wireless system in my studio. But I'm gonna get some use out of these things. I kind of like them. They're neat, you know, and I think they're a great buy, to be honest. You know, it's up to you though. If you're interested, go check out a set. Try them out for yourself. Hey, I mean, you got a 1-year warranty, you know, and if you don't like them, you don't like them. It's just the way it goes. But I think they're great. I think, you know, that you would actually like them. They're great. I like the fact you can hang them around your neck and the little magnets click together. Kind of keeps them somewhat secure around your neck so that they're there. You know, so that's nice. I like the fact that it's not a push and hold system to try and raise and lower volume. You can do it in stages to get the exact precise amount of volume up or down with it. The instructions are very easy to understand. Even the instruction area here where they tell you about what the buttons all do and how to do it for each thing you want to do with these things, that's also great. It would have been nice if they could have hooked up to the computer, because then I would have definitely gotten even more use out of them. I like to play video games, and I like headphones when I play video games, because then I can hear the little guys creeping up behind me. I like playing first-person shooter stuff, and if these were able to connect up to my laptop or even my iMac for playing video games, I think that would be really cool. And I can't see any reason why they shouldn't have, but unfortunately there is no compatibility with computer Bluetooth for some reason. It only stands for iPads, iPhones, your Android phones and devices, those things, and of course TVs that are Bluetooth compatible, and that's according to our box anyways. So, but does not work with computers, unfortunately. Maybe the company will come out with a set that would be for computers. I would love a set. And to try those out too, because it'd be like, this could fix my $4 dollar store headphone problem. You know, I've gone through a few sets of those already. They're great headphones, don't get me wrong, they sound great and everything. $4 a crack though, but sometimes I'm a little rough on stuff, especially with my headphones, you know, and I yanked the wire out of one set already, and it's like, it was only $4, go buy another set, you know. But this is something that I would actually make more use out of if I could use them on my computer. But I still will, like I said, I still use them. I want to give you guys an update, you know, in a couple of months and let you know how well they're really doing, even for the runtime. You know, how close is it to their actual, you know, specs and so on. But otherwise, I say in the meantime, I'm pretty much sold on them. I would definitely say go check out a set. I think you guys are gonna love them. I like them a lot so far. And like I said, I'm not an earbud person, so coming from me, that should hopefully speak volumes to a lot of you guys out there, and girls alike, of course, you know, that if someone like me who's not into this stuff likes them and likes the sound, and I'm picky, very, very picky, and being a musician, I am definitely picky, those things are actually pretty cool. So anyways, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.